Hello guys, this is Lennox, and today we are going to look at a game that is known as the gold coin game, or sometimes referred to as the American Beauty. It is one move in particular that made this game gain the title. So the game was played by Stefan Levitsky against Frank James Marshall in 1912. The game started out with d4, and Marshall replied with e6, e4, d5, knight c3, c5, a French defense in different move orders. So after knight f3, knight c6, e takes d5, e takes d5, bishop e2, knight f6, castle, bishop e7, bishop g5, castle, d takes c5, bishop e6, knight d4, bishop takes at c5, knight takes at e6, pawn takes at e6, bishop g4. Here the bishop is attacking the pawn at e6, queen e6 protecting the pawn at the same time getting out of the pin, also attacking the bishop at g4, bishop h3, rook e8, having a very good center. After queen d2, connecting the rooks, bishop b4, pinning the knight to the queen. Now what black is threatening, it's simple. Knight e4, adding pressure to the pinned knight. So white had to take on f6, rook takes f6, then rook d1, queen c5, adding more pressure the knight on c3, queen e2, getting out of the pin, bishop takes c3, b takes c3, queen takes c3, temporarily white losing a pawn. But after rook takes d5, now it is clear that black cannot capture the rook at d5 because of the simple move queen takes check. After rook f8, bishop check, the only move, then white mates. So Marshall didn't capture on that. Instead, he played knight d4. Queen h5 was played, attacking the rook on e8, rook at e to f8, doubling the rooks on the f5. Now this pawn on f2 is now under attack. What black is threatening, takes on f2, and if rook captures, then the queen on c3 will check on e1. Then after rook to f1, a simple move is queen takes on f1, checkmate. So that was the threat. Levitsky played rook to e5. Now, even though the threat is still there, because Marshall can simply capture, and if Levitsky captures, the simple move is queen check. Then the only move that checks, just to then mate to follow. But what Marshall did, even though there was a good move, Marshall found an excellent one. Rook h6, attacking the queen on h5, queen g5, rook takes h3. Now white cannot capture on h3 because of the simple fork by the knight. So after rook takes, rook to c5, counter attacking. Now find the move that was played in 1912 by Frank Marshall, the move that made the game titled the American Beauty. Pause the video and find the move. Okay, I hope you've taken a very good amount of time to find the move. Finding the move is one thing, finding the variation is another. Here's the move. Queen to G3. Putting your queen in a square that can be captured by 3 pieces. Well, pause the video and find the variation. So, the simple threat is queen takes h2, checkmate. Let's first consider rook c1, queen takes h2 check, and after king f1, queen h1, the checkmate. Because the square queen h1 checkmate, because the e2 square is covered by the knight. Let us also consider queen e5, preventing the mate. But here comes another move, knight check. Now the pawn on g2 is pinned to the king. So after king h1, rook h2 checkmate. Now let us consider h takes g3. After h takes g3, knight e2 checkmate. F takes g3, knight e2 check. After king h1, rook takes f1 checkmate. After queen g3, knight e2 check, then king h1, knight takes g3, king g1, knight takes f1, pawn takes h3, then simplest knight d2 with an extra piece and a winning endgame. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on this video. See you in the next one. Kila la heri.